Hello, YouTube audience. Today I am in SCALE conference in Chemtech 2026, Mumbai. I have a very unique guest with me, Mr.
Satyanarayana,
Okay,
Chief Business Officer from Montra Electric.
okay. Could you be kind enough to tell us, like, what do you do? Like,
Yeah,
what is this offering that you're providing
yeah.
to your
So
customer?
we are into EV truck manufacturing. So we do the electric trucks, heavy commercial vehicles. We are the India's first EV truck manufacturer. So we sold almost 500 plus vehicles already and running. And this is the truck which is actually a 55 tonner, which has been very recently launched 4x2 truck. So we have two variants in this: 55 ton 6x4 truck and 55 ton 4x2 truck. Both versions, that is a fixed charging and also the swapping.
Okay, so what is your business idea? The idea is would the driver will own the truck, or do you want to deal with fleets? What are you?
So we actually give the solutions to our customers. So what we do is we partner with our LSPs, that is logistic service providers. We work very closely with their customers.
Okay,
So
okay.
that means the end users.
Okay.
So we work with them and we make business cases for them. And how do each one of us in this entire business gets benefited? So we work with LSPs very closely and help them getting the business for EVs.
Okay, so what is the core reason why would somebody switch to this from a business point of view? Why would somebody do that?
So the core purpose of this is actually climate control, right? So carbon footprint reduction is one of the biggest topic today we talk about. So we work towards it. How every corporate has a responsibility of reducing carbon footprint.
Okay.
So we work on that, number one. Having said that, that alone is not sufficient.
Definitely.
So for the people, they should also get the benefit in the freight rates. So what we do is we work closely with the end users. How do we reduce the freight rates using EVs?
So your target is reducing operating costs.
Operating cost,
Okay.
and at the end they save money.
Okay.
They save the trees, they save the money. It's a benefit for everyone.
Okay, what about the maintenance? Because whenever we are talking about fuel consumption, fuel is one thing. Maintenance is also another thing.
Yeah.
So, and I'm reasonably sure this also has regenerative braking, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That should also save on brake pad consumption
Yes.
and all that. So,
Yeah.
how does that all picture into the customer's point of view?
So a customer, whoever is owning this vehicle, will get benefited because first of all he's getting the business, which we are helping them. This is point number one. Point number two, complete life cycle. Generally, we actually give the on-site support to my customers.
So, customer,
unless
basically you take care of the servicing and
we
maintenance.
take care of the maintenance and everything for 10 years, 9 lakh kilometers.
Okay.
So we give the on-site support to my customers. Unlike other business models where the customers have to go to the nearest dealership, they don't have to worry anything. They have to just buy my vehicle and forget about everything.
If I bought this, let's just say, or my logistic company bought this, I do not have to worry about the battery or something like that until 9 lakh kilometer. You'll take care of it, right?
Yes. So we have the annual maintenance contracts which are with battery and without battery. Whatever is the customer, if you're a customer, you say that I don't want to block my cash flows right now. So we'll give it without battery AMC. If you say that I don't want to take any risk and let it be, everything is part of it. So we'll give it with the battery AMC.
Okay, so you said you have two options, whether you can fast charge it or battery swap it.
Yes.
So talk about that. Battery swapping, because again, it's very quick compared to charging. So
Yes.
how does these two
So
factor into
battery charging generally takes about, fixed charging will take about an hour. From a 20% to 100% charging. In a battery swapping, it's about 5 to 6 minutes. The people will be able to just swap it and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but let's just say you did the swapping, but you do need infrastructure wherever you are doing the swapping. So
Yes.
have you any partnership with road or something like that?
So we are right now working on the corridors where we wanted to develop the corridor with the swap stations where any customer who is running their operations in that route will be able to use this swap.
Sir, could you please? Yeah. Okay. So you are using lithium iron phosphate, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, LFP.
Oh,
Yes.
LFP you are using. So what is your? Are you planning for any sort of recycling once it's done, like at the end of life or something like that?
Yeah. So one is that the batteries can be used for the second life. So once this for the BESS and all, so we are actively working with a couple of parties to use these batteries as a second life, where
So
they
like
will
a
get
grid
benefited.
energy storage or something
Grid
like
energy
that?
storage and all. This is one piece. Obviously, we'll get into the recycling after that.
Okay,
So
okay.
first piece is that, because the batteries will still have the good amount of energy storage capacity. So how do we use the leverage? That is the point where we are working at.
Okay. What about the cost? Because again, at the end of the day, if the capital is too high, people will not be able to afford it. So how are you leveraging the capital?
So there are two things. The cost of this vehicle is 115 lakhs.
Okay.
Okay. But what happens is, when we say that a business case, when I spoke about the business case, when I do, I'll take care of the vehicle price, then a trailer cost, and the charging infra cost together.
Okay, okay, okay.
This is together we make a business case, and it is viable to the operator and viable to the end user who is deploying those vehicles. This is point number one. When I come to the battery swapping, that is where we said people say that, this is very expensive. How do we reduce the cost of initial cost? So that is where we are come up with the solution of battery swapping, where I will sell the truck without the battery.
Okay, so
Then
battery will not be the asset of the customer. It will be your asset.
And then I will give that as a battery as a service. So
Okay,
that they can pay the per kilometer.
Yeah, and they do not have to worry about lifespan and longevity.
Yes,
You take care of
everything is taken care in that.
Okay, so do you have any big customers lined up for this sort of partnership? Because I think it's not just one thing, like buy this the end. It's more of a business partnership that you are developing.
So we have partnered, or we are right now running about 30 sites.
Okay.
Okay, more than 500 vehicles are already running. So biggies of all the companies like Ultratech, Dalmia, APL, Apollo. There are very big names which are part of our already our site, our bucket. And we are also working with another, say for example, another 50 to 60 new customer acquisitions right now we are working. So there is a very clear plan, because first we need to create a used case, then multiply. Steel, cement are already been done, which we are working. Other segments like, the whole purpose of, standing here is that, oil and chemicals is another application where we are working. Ports is another one where we are working. So we are getting into new used cases, and we are, trying to make the used cases workable, then multiply it.
Okay. So if I understand this correctly, this is not just a tool. You are designing an ecosystem, so customer can bear the initial capital cost and then over time recoup the investment that they did by saving the fuel. Basically, it's a win-win scenario. The customer gets monetary gains, environment gets low CO2 production, and overall we all get basically cheaper goods, ideally. Because again,
so the whole idea is that, we just don't want to sell. The idea is that, how do my customer who is buying my truck has to be protected from the day one till the end of the life cycle. So that is where the entire life cycle we are there with my customer.
Okay. So what sort of customizability are you willing to, do you plan to customize this to customer need, or do you want to have a portfolio of assets where it's hey, you deal with cement industry, this is the item for you? Because again, this may not require air conditioning in higher altitudes, but in Rajasthan or something like that, it might require air conditioning. So you do need some flexibility there.
So we have some options, we have the air conditioner as an option, number one. We are customizing a lot of telematics, which are application basis.
Okay, so
or a customer basis. Say for example, if you are a LSP and you are using actually multiple trucks and multiple brands, how do I customize my data into your system? So we do that closely with the customer. Whatever is required, we will actually customize and try giving it.
Okay. So it's not a very buy and forget kind of deal. It's more of learning, growing with the partners. So everybody benefits. And again, you also learn and grow and make sure the next offering is even better, even more cost effective and quicker ROI. Anyway, so what sort of ROI people are looking for with your product?
See, it all depends. Because every customer has his own
ecosystem,
his own way of looking at the things. Somebody looks at EBITDA, somebody looks at a PAT, somebody looks at the cash flows. So what we help them is we create all these pieces from there that if you are looking at a cash flows, this is how it looks. This, if you are looking at a PAT, this is how. If you are looking at IRR, this one. So generally people operate anywhere around 15% IRR. That's the what I got the sense of most of the deals.
So it's not a white elephant, you are working.
Definitely. So let me tell you, once we sell based on the business case, we also monitor the vehicles for life. is it happening as per the business case or not?
Okay, okay, okay.
So if there is a, say for example, if vehicle has to run for 10,000 kilometers, if it is running only 8,000 kilometers, for example. So we understand in depth what is the problem, why these vehicles are not running.
Okay.
Is it a driver issue? Is it a loading unloading issue? Is it a product issue? We get in depth into it. I have a separate team who works on the 24/7, actually help everybody to get
so
into
you're
the
not
business
just
case.
paying attention to the hardware, you're also paying attention to the metadata and the business layer of it. So
Yes.
it's like a utilization. Basically,
Yes,
you're working very
utilization.
high, like you want it to be utilized to maximum possible.
Yes.
So it's not just like, okay, because again, let's just say they bought it, but they could not utilize it. They will say it did not work for me. But again, it was not the problem of the hardware, it was mismatch.
Yeah, and also it is important as a stakeholder to prove it in the industry that the EVs can work.
That's
That is a bigger message that it is not about a customer who is not able to run. How do we make this industry prosper? That is what is important to us.
Okay. Anyway, so this was a very in-depth, and you manufacture this in India?
Yes, we manufacture these vehicles in our Manesar plant, where we have a vehicle assembly plant, and also we make our own batteries.
Oh,
so
wow.
we assemble our batteries in the
Okay,
plant.
okay. So you have complete in-house, and when I say made in India, you actually do it in
Yes.
India, everything from start to finish. So I'm pretty sure design and development and all that is done in India, and you got it certified with Indian government, right?
Yeah, so we are the first in the India to get a PM eDrive certification, which actually talks about the localization content. We just very recently got our certification, and we delivered our first vehicle also. We are also delivered our first vehicle under this scheme, so that proves that the localization content is as per the government specified norms.
Okay, so this was a very interesting talk, and I get a sense that it's not just a one item. You are trying to develop a portfolio that your company can grow, your customers can grow, and environment benefits as with it. And not to mention, hopefully, knock on wood or knock on steel, that we get cheaper goods and less oil dependency. That would be a really desirable thing. So it was a very nice conversation with you.
And a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much. So can you tell our audience how can they reach you or your company if they want to?
So, we can, everyone can reach out to us, montraelectric.com. This is our website. And also, we have our Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram accounts in the name of Montra Electric Trucks. So, anybody can reach us, and all the contact details are available in the website and also the our handles. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It was very nice
meeting you.